Hello from Disney Springs.
Hi.
So, we're at Disney Springs because recently a few eating establishments have opened up that we have yet to indulge in, which are specifically Gideon's and Everglazed. So what we're gonna do is we're actually gonna go to what I consider the holy trinity of sweet restaurants at Disney Springs.
Pretty much everything that's been sensationalized since the opening of Disney Springs.
Yes, there's multiple places to get desserts and sweets, but we're gonna go to hopefully Gideon's and Everglazed and Sprinkles, comparing cupcakes with donuts and cookies and just seeing what we like the best.
Yeah.
Are you ready?
I'm ready. It's
Let's
a bunch of sweets.
Do it! Okay, so here we are in Disney Springs. We are heading straight over to Gideon's to potentially get a return time. And Brennan's very excited about pizza buns.
It's a pizza bun.
We are on a mission today to get sweets. We'll have to come back for that at some point, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so we'll see what the situation is like at Gideon's. It's usually pretty popular. We're here in the morning, so I'm hoping that we'll have a pretty good success today. Okay, so I guess we're here early enough to where the virtual line is unnecessary because we're in a physical line. It's about a 45-minute wait right now, and we have a menu here, so we're gonna look this over and try to decide what we want and hopefully get inside pretty soon. Sprinkles is right over there, and then Everglazed is kind of on the other side of Disney Springs over by the AMC. So I think we're gonna go to Sprinkles right after we get our Gideon's cookies. Does that sound okay? And then head over to Everglazed?
Yeah, it makes sense because we're like right here.
Yeah, and I think we're actually gonna have some lunch over at Everglazed as well.
Yeah, because
So
they have all those like burgers and stuff, and I'm curious.
right, and we've only been in line for about 5 to 10 minutes, somewhere in there, and we're actually getting pretty close. So that's gonna be cool. Probably be inside in about 10 minutes or 15 minutes. All right, so Brennan and I have been checking out the menu. Do you know what you want?
I'm
Brennan?
obviously gonna get the peanut butter iced coffee. You have to get the original chocolate chip because I think that's like the best gauge.
Okay.
And then I think I'm gonna get us this peanut butter crunch to take home and have for later.
Okay, I think I'm gonna get the cookies and cream cookie. And then I think that's probably gonna be it for me because we have a lot of treats to try today. All right, so this looks like it's gonna be a pretty accurate 45-minute wait to head inside Gideon's to get some cookies, but we are next in line and I am so ready for this. I am starving, but I already know that it's probably gonna be worth the wait because everybody's just been raving about this place. Okay, so here we are inside Gideon's. It is pretty small and intimate in here, but still pretty cool. Let's get our cookies. So here are the cookies that they currently have. We got 3 cookies. The cookies and cream cookie, the peanut butter crunch cookie, and the original chocolate chip cookie. And I have a bunch of these really delicious cakes. And then Brenna got the peanut butter coffee right over there. Yay. Okay, so we're outside Gideon's. Hello.
Hi.
And we have our cookies right here as well as your coffee.
I got the peanut butter coffee.
Check that out.
I'm really excited. And they use the agave straws, which I really like.
Mhm.
Should I try it right now?
Go for it. Was it good?
I get the description that I've heard about this now. It's like very thick, like melted peanut butter, but it's like drinking peanut butter. This is really good.
Really?
I want you to try this in a minute.
Okay. So here are cookies right in there. And we're probably going to bring a bunch of these home because we're going to be trying sweets at a lot of different places today. So maybe we'll just try like a bite of each of these or something like that. And then just kind of bring them home. So that's the chocolate chip one.
To me, I feel like you have to start with the classic chocolate chip cookie, right? Like
Okay.
this is the main gauge of how a cookie is.
We'll go for it.
Look how big this is compared to me in my hand.
Nice. Is it good? Really?
I get the hype.
Wow, that is really good. Wow. Very peanut buttery.
I think you can only have one of those and be good for the day.
Probably.
It's very rich.
Okay.
You're leaving me with some suspense here.
I'm not crazy about it.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm not trying to be a bandwagoner, but I'm also not trying to be like a naysayer about it.
I thought it was great.
I mean, it's good. It's exactly what you anticipate it to be. It looks good, so it is good. That doesn't make any sense at all. I don't know. I don't get the hype, to be like really honest. I don't think this is worth like waiting an excessive amount of time in line for. Like once like the hype calms down like a little bit, then probably like if I can just go to Gideon's and like grab a cookie, then that is when it's gonna be like really worth it. But right now, I don't think so.
All right, here on oyby, you get polarizing opinions.
Okay, so next up is the peanut butter crunch cookie.
I'm scared of you and your opinions now.
Really?
No. Okay. If this is how you felt about the chocolate chip cookie, then I get it. Because this tastes like any other peanut butter cookie I've ever tasted. So
maybe it was just the overwhelming amount of chocolate chips on that one.
I was just a huge fan of the chocolate chip cookie. Because I love a good chocolate chip cookie. But this tastes like any other peanut butter cookie. It's good. But I'm starting to see your side now.
Okay. It's weird, like I'm uncomfortable saying that I do or don't like food because so many people have just absolutely overwhelmingly praised these cookies. And they are good, but just they're not worth the overwhelming amount of praise that I think that they're getting. I don't know what I'm trying to say anymore now. I like that one a little bit more.
Ooh, okay.
I actually do, yeah.
Roy's opinions on food are always a wild card to me. Like, we always go at like getting the thing that I think tastes amazing, and he's just like, nah. And then he'll get something super simple, and he's just like, this is the best thing I've ever had.
I think it depends on the day, on the mood, on your appetite, honestly.
We both agree that we love this peanut butter coffee, though.
Without a doubt.
All right, last one.
Okay, so this is the cookies and cream cookie. This is the cookie that I wanted, so...
It looks like a root I've like unearthed from the ground.
Right? We'll go for it.
Okay.
I'm excited for this one.
These cookies are not Brennan hand friendly. They're massive.
Is that good?
I like this one better than the peanut butter one.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
It's nice. You can kind of taste the flavor of the like the Oreo cream inside of the cookie.
Okay, there's a lot weighing on this. That one is fantastic. It's like a little bit softer than the other ones, I think.
Yeah, I think they did a really good job of making that one taste like an actual Oreo, just like in a large cookie form.
Yeah, so that one I do like. And again, none of these are bad. It's just the sensationalism is a lot. You know, you have really, really high expectations when you wait in line almost an hour for cookies.
I think my wait for the chocolate chip cookie was worth it, and the coffee.
I think especially like for the first time, you know, and we could have been sent away to come back in 3 hours or something like that. That would have been a little bit more unfortunate, but we did it. We finally got our Gideon's cookies. We will be back without a doubt because they were good.
I want to go back to those cakes.
I want them to kind of like relax a little bit with the popularity and the wait time, you know?
Yeah.
All right, so Gideon's was way back there, and now we're heading across the bridge to Sprinkles, which is right here. Sprinkles was equally as hyped up back in the day when it opened up. It was very, very popular, but it's calmed down significantly. Okay, so we're heading inside Sprinkles. There's also an ATM right over here, but I think there's a bit more of a selection if you go inside the store. Okay, so what I think we're gonna do here is just get one cupcake because we've been here quite a lot. So we're gonna get the Sprinkle cupcake right there and split it. They also have cookies here too, and they have ice cream. They have brownies. They actually have a lot. All right, so we have our single cupcake from Sprinkles that we're going to share. So that's gonna be pretty exciting. You love Sprinkles. Do you remember when the hype for this was just insane?
I was a part of it. If you guys watch like past videos of us going to Disney Springs, I think I stopped here every single Disney Springs trip.
Probably.
Like, they have their theme song, I Love Sprinkles, and I would frequently sing that song because I do love Sprinkles cupcakes. We went with this like their original sprinkles cupcake. It's kind of like their icon cupcake. However, my favorite is their salted caramel one. It's so good.
Okay. You ready?
Yep.
But it's pretty good. It's very, very hard to compare a cupcake to a cookie. I think I like this more. No, I think I like Gideon's cookies more than this. But this is pretty good.
They are about the same price. So the cookies are about the same price as a cupcake.
But you have to be like a cake person, like a cupcake person to really, really, really like cupcakes. I'm not crazy about cupcakes, but you are.
I am. I love cakes. I love cupcakes. If it's like super dense, I love it. And I think that's what they do really well here, is I think they do really good cupcakes. And then I think it's buttercream icing. It's great.
Okay, are you ready?
I love sprinkles. That's our theme song. Okay, here we go.
You ate that a little bit better than I did?
Did I?
Maybe. So what do you think? How does it compare in terms of cookies at Gideon's versus cupcakes at Sprinkles?
I don't know. I think you get more bang for your buck with the cookies because they're bigger and there's more to them. But if you're really in the mood for a cupcake, I like these. If you're not like an icing person though, like I don't think you'd like these because they go on thick with the icing.
Right. See, I'm not just the biggest fan of cake. So this is like a little bit down the tier for me in terms of what I like in comparison of what I could alternatively get. And for a while, this was kind of one of the only options to get sweets here at Disney Springs. So that's why it's a pretty big deal to get Gideon's cookies and then Everglazed donuts, which is where we're heading next. Okay, so we're leaving Sprinkles now and heading all the way over by the AMC, by the Orange Garage, which is where we parked. So that's convenient to go to Everglazed Donuts, where we're gonna get some donuts and some lunch today. So Everglazed is in between AMC and Splitsville, way down there. A new store that has popped up is this right here, the M&M store, and I think it's only been open for about less than a week right now, I think. Here's the AMC, and there is Everglazed, just right there, kind of awkwardly in the corner right there, right in front of the Orange Garage. It already seems less popular than Gideon's, with no line at all outside, but I'll be the judge of that. Okay, so they have the donuts in the window here. You can see a reflection right there, so sorry about that, but I have a Cinnamon Toast Crunch donut, a Nutella Bella, chocolate iced, Mounds Chocolate Dream, strawberry iced and sprinkles, peanut butter explosion, Fruity Pebbles, Oreo Supreme, and then just a regular classic glazed up there. Okay, so we put in our order for the burgers and a couple of donuts. And actually have a few different options. They also have a chicken sandwich, they have breakfast sandwiches, they have grilled cheese and fries. They have a bunch of different beverage options and donut options as well. There are a few seasonal donut offerings too. One mint donut and then one Valentine's strawberry donut right over there. But I'm waiting on the burgers and Brennan is sitting outside, way over there. Okay, so here we are sitting outside and check out these massive burgers that we got, which you can also get a donut as the bun for these, and then Brennan, you got the Fruity Pebbles donut right over here, and then I got the Cinnamon Toast Crunch donuts. Can you handle this?
This is not going to be pretty, y'all. I'm so sorry in advance.
That looks really good.
It tastes exactly the way that I was hoping it would.
Okay, so Brennan's hands are absolutely covered in grease over here, so I'm just gonna do the old-fashioned selfie. Okay, I see exactly what you mean. It's like very greasy, very cheesy, but very good. Okay, so now it's time to indulge in the donuts. We're barely hanging in there right now, but we're doing our best. Today is a very, very much so overindulgence day.
Again, a not Brennan hand-friendly treat.
So Brennan gonna try both of these, then I'll try both of them. How does that sound? Okay. That is a huge donut. Yeah? Okay. It looks really good.
So something that I really appreciate about this versus Voodoo Donuts,
Okay.
the cereal on top of the donuts is fresh. If you get the Oh Captain, My Captain at Voodoo Donuts, the cereal's always stale. It tastes good, but it's always stale.
Not
This
always,
was
but it
crunchy.
gets stale fast, I think.
This was crunchy.
Okay, we'll try this guy.
Okay.
Apparently we wanted to do these cereal donuts today. I think they were just the more unique options for us to try.
Let's see if the Captain or the Cinnamon Toast Crunch is crunchy. Sorry. It is.
Is it good?
Mmm.
All right, 2 for 2 on the cereal donuts.
This one's great.
Whoa, that's exactly what you mean.
That's just fresh cereal.
Mm-hmm.
Donuts is where Roy loves him some sweets. So I knew he
Absolutely.
was like waiting for this one more than any of
I'm
the
like
other ones.
really surprised that because Fruity Pebbles, they get stale or they go soft very, very fast. So that is a feat right there. And this is my donuts.
Cereal a flying.
They're both so fresh. I think I like yours a little bit better.
Really, I like
But that's
yours.
still really, really, really good. So we have leftover burgers in here. We have leftover Gideon's cookies in here. We have leftover Sprinkles cupcake in here. And then we have 2 donuts. So we have a lot to enjoy over the next multiple days or week. But it was worth it.
Part of me just wants to finish this donut or this cupcake now. Just so it's like one less thing that we can check off of our checklist.
Probably. A little bit less to take back to the car. So there's Everglazed right down there. And here we are back in the orange garage, heading back to the car. Climbing those stairs was a little bit more difficult today for some reason.
But needed.
But needed, and we have all of this to indulge in, like I said, later on. So that is something to
I'll probably bring this
look
for
forward to.
breakfast tomorrow to work.
All right, so it's time to weigh in on our verdicts for what was the superior choice for each of us in terms of what was our favorite place to get a sweet at Disney Springs.
I really liked the chocolate chip cookie and coffee from Gideon's, but I think with how good the donuts were and the burgers, I think my favorite place was Everglazed.
Okay. I'm gonna say that my favorite was Everglazed, followed by Gideon's, followed by Sprinkles. So objectively, I pretty much anticipated that being the outcome. I love donuts. I like cookies, and cupcakes I'm not particularly crazy about.
That's fair.
But they were all good. Nothing was whatsoever bad at all. And to actually compare cupcakes, cookies, and donuts all together is kind of unfair because they're all very, very different desserts. And there's plenty of other areas to get sweets at Disney Springs, like Ghirardelli or Goofy's Candy Company, or really any other place that you can get a sweet food item. But I had a good time doing this today, without a doubt, right?
Got
And
a
we are
lot
going
of
to be
sweets to catch up on.
paying for it for a little bit.
Next week, catch us going to the M&M store and reviewing every single M&M they have to offer.
Yeah, Disney content, everybody. Woohoo! All right, we'll see you soon. Have a good day. Thank you for watching, and goodbye.
Bye.